Harold, since late last year, the prospect of a Walmart along Assembly Street in Columbia has brought a wave of criticism.
Supporters of buying local are against the retail giant setting up on the old Capital City Stadium property, but those worried about the environmental impact it could have on the Rocky Branch Creek have been even louder. City leaders pumped the brakes to get more information, but tonight they're moving forward. Brian McConkey is live in the newsroom now with tonight's top story.
Yeah, Katie, in a matter of about 90 minutes or so tonight, City Council hearing about the study about the development's possible impact on the Rocky Branch Creek, briefly considered what the findings found, and then motioned to approve the sale of the old Capital City Stadium to a Walmart developer. Well, tonight, critics very surprised by that move, and they're also questioning the study's findings and how quickly Columbia leaders move forward with this project. A waterway few see until Mother Nature causes it to flood the streets of Columbia during heavy rains, causing a rush of commentary. Tuesday night, a third-party firm telling Columbia City Council a proposed development on the Capital City Stadium property could be implemented, quote, without significant impacts to the Rocky Branch Watershed.
There are things that can be done, whether it's on this site or throughout the watershed, that actually puts less runoff in the branch. It puts less pollutants.
However, critics say the 3-month study by AMEC Environment and Infrastructure doesn't go deep enough. The Rocky Branch Watershed Alliance, which includes USC scientists, questions the findings.
One of the findings of the study is that basically the new structure will have no impact at all on the flows. For a hydrologist such as myself, it is very hard to believe.
A Walmart surrounded by other stores and restaurants is proposed for this area. City Council delayed a vote on the property's sale for months while commissioning the impact study and gathering public input. Just minutes after hearing the study's findings Tuesday, Columbia Mayor Steve Benjamin motioning to approve the sale of the land, catching Councilwoman Belinda Gergel off guard.
We've heard from everyone, and now we've heard from the independent third party.
Well, I have lots of questions.
Despite that, Council approving the sale on a 6-1 vote. Benjamin and others saying it would be unfair to continue keeping the developer in limbo. This while advocates for the overall improvement of the Rocky Branch say the city missed an opportunity.
This Rocky Branch Watershed Alliance is in for the long haul. They're going to need advocates for the basin even more so if they choose to build on this floodplain. I'm so sad that we didn't have the vision here in Columbia to dream big.
Now, there is still a public hearing on this impact study slated for Wednesday evening at Columbia City Hall. However, some members of the public that were there tonight were under the impression they would have been allowed to give input on the stadium property project before a decision was made on its sale, which was made tonight. Now, of course, that's not the case. The city spokesman, though, telling me this evening that this was never the case. That wasn't the kind of public hearing it was going to be. Rather, it was planned as an information session for people to learn more about this impact study.